Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of Saving Scunthorpe. We are back today and hopefully not for another cup heartbreak. So as you saw in the last episode, we had an absolute disaster against Stevenage where we went 3-1 up with injury time to go and managed to draw. After that, we did end up losing the replay 3-2 unfortunately. So again, we pushed them well. It was a late goal that won it for them. But if you have enjoyed the content on the channel so far, please do leave a like down below. Comment what do you think we can do in today's FA Trophy and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. After the Stevenage and Ebbsfleet game, we also lost 4-1 to York before a 1-1 draw with Gateshead, who were top of the league at the time. We then beat Spennymoor 4-1, 1-1 draw with Yeovil, a 1-0 win against Dagenham and Redbridge, 3-1 win against Hartlepool before a disappointing 2-1 loss to Eastleigh, who were definitely in the bottom half of the table. We edged past Alfreton in the third round of the FA Trophy on penalties, a 3-2 win against Maidenhead, 1-1 draw with Altrincham, a 3-1 win against Halifax, 2-1 win against Bromley, and then most recently a 1-0 loss to Barnet, who are currently, where are they? They're 15th, so not a great result. However, we find ourselves up in 5th. We are currently, 8 points away from second, 11 points off the top of the league. But doing pretty good for ourselves in the playoffs. As I say, we probably don't want promotion this year, so this is a good position for us to be in. We are playing the team who are currently third, so this should be an interesting game. And our lineup, we have gone to the 4-1-4-1 in recent weeks. We've got G-Cock in goal, Gibbons, Ebanks, Landell, Carnu and Nichols as the back four, Cole as the holding midfielder with Roberts, Earton, Butterfield and Law in front, and then Williams is up front as the lone striker. The first highlight is a G-Cock goal kick. It goes up towards Williams and it's headed away. Thompson then brings it down for Ebbsfleet and plays it back to Tomlinson. Early on, not a lot being going on. We're only 7 minutes into the game at this point, and I don't think we've had any... we've both had a shot each. We had it on target, but yeah, not tons of action so far. Ryan in space on the right hand side for Ebbsfleet. Cross comes in towards Boabo, who puts Ebbsfleet 1-0 up. Cole with a free kick from deep. Oh, that was a great effort. Half time, we're 1-0 down against Ebbsfleet. So ideally, something happens in the second half other than us conceding. Jarvis is going to come on for Williams just to try something different up front. Ogle on for Gibbons, and we'll bring Lambert on for Butterfield, and then he can swap with Ayrton in midfield. Bennett throws the ball into Pennant, and then it's played back to Kamara, who shoots from range onto the roof, and then in 10 minutes to go. And if that's the highlights that they're pulling out, it's not looking great for us. We do go into another highlight, and Cole has got the ball here after Ayrton got a foot in. G-Cock sends the ball forward towards no one, but it's headed straight to Roberts. Not sure why they felt the need to head that away. Roberts taking on his man, gets into the box. He puts it into the bottom corner. I was expecting him to square it for Jarvis. He doesn't. We don't care. It's 1-1. And that means we are going to penalties. So let's relax, pick your spot, and stick with it. Let's see how the penalty shootout goes. Roberts is going to be up first. The man who's just equalised gets it saved. Ebbsfleet step up and they score theirs. Jarvis up next, and we need this one to go in, and it does. Now it's G-Cock with a chance to save. It goes under him. It went the right way. Cole up next, one of the star players for us this season, blasts it into the top corner. Bennett next for Ebbsfleet. G-Cock, we need a moment here. Oh, he's beaten again. Lambert with a chance, and he needs to score this, otherwise it's a lot of pressure on G-Cock, but he does score it, which means G-Cock gets another chance to make a save and it not be sending us out at this stage. And he doesn't need to save it, it's gone over the bar. Eonton with a chance to put us in the advantage, and he does so, which means G-Cock now needs to save this penalty from Tomlinson. And if he does, that's victory. Sent the wrong way. That means, of course, we are into sudden death. Law is going to step up first, so we always have the advantage. And scores. Kamara for Ebbsfleet doesn't even stop his run up. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Ebanks Landell up next for Scunthorpe. And he puts it away. Thompson up next for Ebbsfleet. And it's a save from G-Cock. He nearly took it over the line with him. But a win in the penalty shootout. We are through to the next round of the FA Trophy. And now, next, we've got Walsall in the league. And to play Walsall, we've got just a couple changes. Nichols swaps over to right back and Horton comes in at left back. Sarovic comes in for Butterfield in midfield. And Kroll comes up front, replacing Williams. He's back from an injury, so hopefully he can come in and have an impact. He's probably been our best striker this season. We have the first highlight, and so far, it has been all Walsall. They've had 3 shots, we've had none. Gordon on the ball here. The cross is blocked, it comes back to Sturck. I think we've actually got this 1 too low from the penalties. We did indeed. Williams plays the ball forward, and it's nodded on. Ferguson buries it and puts Walsall 1-0 up. And that is the only highlight of that first half. Bit of a weird theme in this episode. But hopefully, I mean, given that it's Walsall and they're the team that came down from League 2, I would be quite happy if we can just grab a equaliser. That would do me. Ferguson with the throw-in for Walsall. Forgot who we were playing. Sarcevic. I added an extra A in his name for some reason. We won the ball. Law tries to find Kroll, and that was an awful pass. And earring now for Walsall to Yengi. Back to Sturck. Something that I haven't mentioned. We did actually have a couple of job interviews come up. Leyton Orient was one. We're 2-0 down. Leyton Orient was one. They're in League 1, which I'm quite happy about because unlike when we did Chelmsford, when I just failed to care about them, I didn't jump at the opportunity to leave. So that's a good sign that we are with Scunthorpe for the long haul. Kroll on the ball here. Tries to find Law, but it was a poor pass, and Ferguson is trying to break away. We definitely need to look at signings in this last week of January. I've tried to get by without it, but I think we need to have another look and just see what we can bring in. And this year, we're going to be a little bit more ruthless with who we keep and who we don't, because we've got quite a big squad for this level at the moment, and there's definitely places we can cut down on that. Cole finds Roberts and Nichols, and then he's forced backwards to Ebanks Landell. Ball comes over the top, finds Roberts in behind. A deflected cross has got us one back. Horton on the ball at left back for us, plays it to Sarcevic, who switches play out to Roberts, who brings the ball down well. He's got men in the box. He gets to the byline, sends it back to Nichols, lays it up to Earton, to Law, and we are back on level terms. And with the equaliser, we are going to make a change. Kroll is going to come off for Williams just because he's a bit tired. He was recently back from an injury, so that's fair enough. And we'll bring Lambert on for Earton. No, Earton's doing well. We'll bring Roberts off for Lambert just to see if he can make an impact. We have a throw-in deep in the Walsall half. Nichols to Earton and then gets it back to him, and Lambert to Sarcevic. Horton turns and shoots and hits the post. It's cleared away. We nearly scored. A cracking goal to turn this game all the way around. Final few moments. We're going to bring Cole off for Butterfield just in the hopes Butterfield might be able to find that pass to steal a win. So we don't manage to turn it all the way around and steal a win. However, coming back from 2-0 down against Walsall to get the 2-2 draw is still a fantastic result. Puts us in a good position in the playoffs, and we've played quite a lot of the teams above us now. So in theory, we should be able to kick on from now. So we leave the episode with ourselves in 5th place and pretty well positioned for the playoffs. As I say, we're going to have a little look at transfers. We've not got a lot to spend. Well, actually, that might be... Maybe we won't have a look at transfers. I'm not sure where that's happened, but we're not looking at that. I must have missed the message about them cutting that down. So I guess what we'll do, we're going to hope that we can beat Bromley in the next round of the FA Trophy, and maybe we'll come back for the following round, which I believe would be the quarter-final, depending on who we draw there. If we get there, of course. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Let me know what you think we can finish off this season with. Do you reckon we can manage to stay in the playoffs? And subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Thank you very much for watching.